In a way kulikuwa na
rap elements.
Kulikuwa na rap elements.
Ni kwanza niko na ngori kuna nini ni Murathe ako ile anasema ile nini tunapanda maza langata nini 15 na debate na fate and then beat na drop and then haingine yo drop Murathe hapo liwest your beat maza Murathe hapo liwest your beat nitasema ni rapa lakini kuna zingine mazona jikakamua
hakuna cha subliminal hapa sio kwa particular what you wish you are is what we are kila mara kushock the culture jadisha deep you are how sick you are.
There's Sanaa kwa Sanaa album reviews. Karibu sana kwa another album review. Na before tuanze tuko na sponsored message. Prepare spot.
Yeye nimeshasahau.
Your love for clothes is so loud. Karibu sana to Sanaa kwa Sanaa. Karibu to another album review. Umepata the special message that we have and to corner a new face on set. Huyu ndo atupanga maoni alafu sikuja tunazisema kwa hii channel.
So deep part tunataka wekeo sawa kichia.
Sasa tumele audio website. Ina fit. Karibu sana kwa another album review. Shukran sana for being here, constantly supporting the channel. Tulikuwa lazy kidogo. 2 here refers to one person for January, kwa hivyo tungeweza kufanya reviews. Muulizeni maswali sasa nani, but you can tell by the quality of the kind of reviews we give. Alafu shukran sana for being here for another review.
What?
Katika hii channel. As the video sema kwa the title, tuna get into debut by Dorphan, msanii mwenye amekuwa kwa Sanaa for years now na fans wake wamekuwa kimutisha an album and eventually kitu happen years and years into his career. Ilitoka 27th launch at KNT of November 2021. Tumeamua kuchangamkia the project ina feature wasanii fulani kwa hii collaborative effort. Murathe Ngigi, Mae Kikete, iko na Karembo, Lexas Mshairi na Liboi wenye wako featured katika hii kazi. Tukifanyanga hizi reviews our criteria iko na aspects tatu: production and musicality, concept na idea, and the content and themes of a project. Tuambie. I'm to audio.
I'm getting.
I'm Ashaid.
Yes, this is the two by
Statements zenye sisi manga ni zake. Ala.
Lakini watu wajui the face.
Watu leo. You're going to learn today. Mbona sana.
Unarejea tena kazi.
Fanya kazi.
Wewe unangoja.
Poleni, it's a slow here. Yeah, man, you know, I don't know, man. I found it extremely problematic. Nikona one major issue because we were there for the listening party or listening session. Na zile issues nilikuwa nazo back then niko nazo bado, but more clearer because now the project has been mastered, so I can actually hear all the bad things that more clearly. More clearer. before.
Ama kusikia.
So I mean, already nilijua what the album will be about. It's nothing new. That's fine. There's nothing new under the sun. I would have hoped in tell you in a more creative, more refreshing way. I feel, especially with the first track, when Murathe and Lexas, are the characters of the guy who gets shot. Karembo is the lady who gives birth, and Dorphan is the child. I thought that they'd carry through with those characters, like actually play them out more and more, but that did not happen. Kulikuwa na monotonous arrangements where it's just poet, then chorus, then poet, then chorus, then poet, then chorus. Nearly feel deliveries of certain poets to be monotonous as well. Versus Murathe Sanaa, because it doesn't matter what the piece is about, like delivery yake, which is a major issue, because as you know, the project progress where you were at the start, see where you will be by track 3 or 4. But tone yake is the same throughout. Same thing with Karembo. I liked the change of tone with Lexas's verse and Dorphan and Kikete. But I don't know, man. It was just very, very problematic. It was a hard listen for me, especially kusikiza more than once because we were reviewing it.
Mr. Behind the comments.
Interestingly enough,
Also from the margin.
I actually enjoyed Murathe's delivery. I didn't look at the project as a whole, nilikuwa nasikiza individually. Of course there was a common theme all through the entire album. Wanaongelea udia of French Ametoke and all. Aside with the good, for me Liboi carried the album. I hope she's having a good day wherever she is.
It's 5 a.m.
Kanisa kana wachi in the evening. If it ever gets to you, I hope you have a good day the next day. Yeah, but Liboi was a standard for me. She's fantastic. She sounds great. I think I may carry the album. I don't know if the hooks were originals.
Yeah. I think it's Dorphan who wrote them. Because there's a part where he says is it home when none of your frustrations are kuandika hooks, but
Sizi.
yeah, inaweza kuwa because we have actually had that conversation with the artist himself about free beat.
You have. Thanks for letting us know.
No, I'm saying
Sanaa exclusive. But I enjoy
get it here. It's coming soon.
Happy New Year.
Exclusive with Dorphan.
The favorite thing for me about this album was Liboi. She sounded great. Alikuwa na carry most of the pieces. I think I expected the same from Dorphan. I think Dorphan and Kikete were by far had the better pens, if we can call it that. Penmanship. So maybe on side. I don't know. But yeah, I think Dorphan and Kikete walikuwa. I enjoyed Murathe, not so much about what he was saying, but how he sounded.
I didn't like it.
Ilikuwa a different kind of feel to it.
It's very annoying.
Anapenda kudress, issues because he dressed something like that. I wasn't too keen about what they were saying because kuna some pieces where some things were like, you know, I think Karembo kuna pata alikuwa take me back to the days when Skari
the money,
like yo inflation all that easy happened, but I get what she's trying to say, but I wasn't too critical with that. I tried to enjoy the album, and if it wasn't for Liboi, I don't think I'd enjoy it as much. So for me, she carried the album. It's one of the few spoken word projects that I feel I can go back to some songs because of the hook, of course. I don't know. I don't think I'll go back to the album, but if I was, it would be because of Liboi. Because again, poetry is just too much to listen to. You listen to a piece twice or thrice and that's it. There's only a few pieces that I can go back to over and over again. I didn't find any of that here. But yeah, the production was better. Because my reference point is other albums in Meskia spoken word. So yeah, the production, it work. But Liboi, you're to my standard.
Liboi, thank you. Alipata pesa.
Yeah.
Next time, we're going, so spread the love.
Yeah. Competent.
Professionalism.
Mazete.
Alikuwa IG.
What do you enjoy Liboi?
Nah.
At the start, yeah, but then I felt like, because I've listened to a song that's seen her perform, I know what she can do. And if you venye walimtumia kwa hii project was very one-dimensional. Like everything was just nah. I mean, I did, but then at some point it just got monotonous because of the arrangements. Because I knew as soon as I got to Mechoka, like nilijua, okay, so this is the gist. It's poet, chorus, poet, chorus, poet, chorus, we're done. Poet, chorus, angepewa verse here or there maybe, but yeah, ikikam kwa ability yake definitely. But when walimtumia ndio niko na gripes nayo. Gripes.
So, the Urban Dictionary describes
nimetumia correctly. Just take a picture. Okay.
From the margins, 2021 project. I feel ni hard kuangalia project ile najua aseti juu like obviously so everyone on the project, but I know a few of the artists, and I feel that will obviously influence how I consume the project. Like nilenda nitakuwa maybe na some backstory of the project from like an artist because maybe they're a friend. Like sisi approach kama vile mu approach hizo projects zingine juu hizo zingine muzi approach blind.
So basically huwezi hate bila feel guilty.
Mjasema yo, why are you putting words in my mouth? I have a gripe with you now. Anyway, we got a chance to listen to the project before it was launched officially.
Just real quick, Mr. Memory. Pipe Dreams was always reggae.
Was
it always reggae?
Was it always reggae? Kulikuwa na a song that had that reggae
vibe.
feeling.
Okay. Because I don't remember it, but then I remember someone saying that lazima kuna ngoma moja weke reggae. So I thought like they changed it specifically.
Nazimu unajua ujui. So we need the listening party. Or the listening. It wasn't really a party, was it? Like what was it? Anyway, semantics. Like already like ile backstory alisema like it's a project they walika chini waka research wakaenda around the Gigi
Yeah, actually went to the
Yeah.
ground.
To the ground was and did the work. Really feel to some extent I expected the fact that they said they did that. Like to what extent sijui, like cause it's not like they shared documentation, cause pia na feeling kwa poa pia to like to get more into the project when alienda listening if they did have like a short documentary ile tu ya kuonyesha the process behind it, cause the listening was quite it was like well share a lot about the project. Yeah, now on subsequent listen nakumbuka nikisikiza the first time nikisikiza huko I feel like I need to listen more ndio I gain better understanding, but at on first listen I feel like the penmanship in terms of technique haikuwa like succinct, haikuwa inakam kwa attack, ilikuwa tu it was more story based and they were playing off of each other, like the writers. Hata vile umesema, hata ningependa ku like vile umesema the stronger the tutaniacha niongee penmanship, yeah? Ni Kikete na Dorphan, lakini pia like na feel pia ni like it's their style of writing, because pia they didn't go technical with it, like haikuwa na like na entendres na nini na haikuwa na like technical wordplay ile unasikia like a whole chunk ni wordplay, although like ilikuwa na like they leaned heavy on rhyme. Kaka kuna akati with song ile Dorphan ile inaisha na almost arms ile asema sorry na sounds.
That here basi ni kwa biblical idea.
Like manzani although pia niko na ngori na hiyo like hiyo Bible anasema hiyo malengo na akinge to the first akisema psalms ana imply psalm, lakini anasema psalms kuifanya kwa double meaning ya psalms ya Bible, lakini kwa psalm, lakini vile anaisema like grammatically like your psalms yes it can fly, kwa sababu unajua pia ni ngoso vile iko na rap watu na you can rap broken English na hata kwa ngoso unaweza andika ni broken, lakini nilifeel angeacha lean on the s sana, ingekuwa tu psalm like bado inge make sense, although ingekuwa like exactly on the nose. Does that make sense? Nilikuwa na small grapes ka hizo
One of the day.
nini
Right.
na the writing ilikuwa vitu ndogo hivyo like a simile that doesn't really like ile picture ina paint ni picture ile like ukiangalia kuna there's something off with it, it's not you get
No, kupata, but because going back to what you said earlier about it not being like really technical, it was more story based. My main issue was with the story, because when you hit a point, I knew I wasn't gonna get like a deep, profound writing from the first time in this Kiza, which is fine. I just hoped one get tighten the story like Liboi Sanaa, like what I said with the setup, like Murathe and Lexas were the guy, Karembo was the lady, Dorphan was the kid. Like carry that through and actually expound the stories along your line with when your skits come in and miaka nyaumbwa venye, because it's just a continuation of Pengo za Maisha. It was banana kupata.
And then pia to come to the writing, hiyo ya vile alisema walienda wakaongea story na hizi like they did like on the ground. I feel it's such a like lack of a better word, like Island's sort of view, other than the fact and the part that zile Kikete anatokea ile akisema yeye grow up nini, lakini bado na bring it back to vile huko vikuko, una get like it's like from the margins, like margins ni mingi sana, like ukiangalia kwanza the artists wale wako kwa project, like margins si za hizo judicial killings peke yake, ile ya like like that are happening currently, like unajua like unaweza bado like yo vile watu nani wanauliwa wasio madwa, unaweza sema like bado unaweza ongelee nini ali pregnancies, bado wameongelea ali pregnancies in the like urban setting, lakini aongelea kitu kama ali pregnancies zile zina happen uko Ocha na ni vitu zinafichwa, like unachiki usika waliongelea like context yake ilikuwa hata like it's like you are encouraged to have nini a family, start a family young kama uko kwa urban setting, kwa sababu ya vile it's easy nini the kumadwa, like really feel how maybe the scope, the idea of the project was to just get here, lakini I feel from the margins it was ni kama waligusia tu, like waliendea for one thing here from the margins, then waka stick to it, but pia na get kuzukisikiza like they're trying to tell a story, but pia vile umesema the story isn't high flow all through, na pia characters wana change, and then inafika mahali kama vile inaenda inaisha na home, like and then it feel like home in terms of vile imepangwa, like na get home ni less ni kama it's like to bring it up, ni kama to bring it together, lakini vile project umekuwa kiongelea wajokuwa kuna zingine maongea kama characters vile umesema, then kuna zingine tu wamejiongelea kama hiyo Kikete kusema bila hakugrow up nini, and that's a home inakuwa ni kama sasa ni artist wana
searching for a way out with the artistry.
So home isn't like from the margins, home like even though in a feel ka home, and now the artist, this is like a song for the artists for the project,
even pipe dreams to some extent.
Yeah.
Pipe dreams nini where Karembo has a verse about how she atabaya madake gas
Lamborghini
na Lamborghini. Sindio? Oh, just real quick, there was one part.
Barabara gani?
Si hata kwa Kenya.
There was one part that really disappointed me. Kwa Tumechoka, which is I found completely terrible, but that's a story for another day. Kwa line ya Dorphan where he says siku moja mababi wa Karen wanashikana na yeah, nah. And then the line that comes after, what did he say after that? It's reminiscent of the revolution itaanza thing.
You don't think itaanza hivyo?
Yeah. Umo ipana na mababi. Wani babi wa Karen?
Kwa hapa na wasawaka wangu.
Yeah.
Yo. Tumechoka.
Liboi.
Mseme kwa kion for like, you know, the whole night. So yeah. But like, nah.
I think ngoma kwa rifatu ni hiyo hope, cause hiyo ninaongelea hiyo idea ya kudream big na kusema ude msijui wa kutoka ni Murang'a ama mjui Murang'a. Murathe na Kikete.
But hiyo hook ya home ilikuwa deadly pia.
Oh yeah.
Hizo mahook by the
No, the hooks in
hooks zilikuwa dope na
harmonies pia.
Where do you draw the line? Because inakaa more like a rap album. Okay. In a way, kulikuwa
na rap elements.
Kulikuwa na rap elements.
Ni kwanza niko na ngori, kuna nini ni Murathe ako ile anasema ile nini tunapanda Langata nini 15 na debate na fate, and then beat na drop, and then haingine yo drop. Murathe hapo liwest your beat mas. Murathe hapo liwest your beat. Nitasema yeye ni rapa lakini kuna zingine mazona jikakamua nilifeel kwa sababu kweli like zinisikia patila like kwa anakamika anaiseti ni kama anaongea like kama ku debate na feel
it's a long line,
it's a very long line, like it's very breathy.
What's up on the producer amani
sasa like sasa
hiyo pia za kukweli za ngosongesha
I'm the producer
like this sina ngori na vile ilifanya like hiyo ilikuwa poa hata vile ina drop and then after beat ina drop hivi mara than ile tu like na the same cadence hata jaribu
he never changes his delivery or tone. That's my issue with it.
Nilikuwa na feel mazi up
like,
with yo
throughout from Pingu za Maisha
na debate na fit mradi
napenda maji
sikata chiki stuff lakini mazi
kuna stress and then miaka ya umbwa same delivery.
When you explain the Pingu ya Maisha thing, I mean I didn't see it like that. I'll explain you what listening part,
the story, the
character, the first track.
Only on
the thing here ni wewe uko nasikia kitu. Wewe tu admit.
Kwa Sharo.
Juu kisikia the story is there.
Yeah.
The story is there.
Mimi when sikia
hata bila listening ni.
Mimi kwa nikaa hiyo Pingu ya Maisha, mimi kwa naona ni kama kila msana pena their own view of what Pingu ya Maisha. What's coffee bro?
Kila tapela what's coffee bro? Yo kusikiza. Juu kama that was the idea no skize. Ingechange.
It's a strange concept.
No, it makes sense. I mean, I'm not saying I'll go back to listen to it the same year. I might not. But yeah, if I ever go back to listen to it,
because the story is there, in a come through, especially Lexas akichukulia with
for some reason nilikuwa nahisi ni kama vile umesema nimefikiria hiyo impact na role ya Murathe being the same, lakini if that's the case si necessary kukuwa na one character for two voices. So nilikuwa na feel ya Murathe ilikuwa from a general perspective.
Hata mimi nilikuwa na feel.
Everybody approach yeye kuwa an observer na just a life
alikuwa kama nini
za kala hizo punchlines. So up until Lexas ndio nilikuwa na feel now this is where the story begins, na nilikuwa na feel basi yake ilikuwa necessary kwa hiyo piece yote. Use the others wanna play as characters na they're tying into the story, but maybe Murathe alikuwa ana set lakini ya hizi shida, but the story inaanza from Lexas.
No, but then after, because Kikete comes after Dorphan, and Dorphan is the son, because then what character is Kikete playing? Because I felt both Murathe and Kikete
are observers, but kumbuka verse ya Kikete, he picks from the story, yani ni sort of
he's an observer,
ana touch on the story.
So remove one of them, because why have two observers?
Why not?
Song is like 6 minutes and 53 seconds. It's too long. And then you have the chorus in between. Arrangement.
Overall, I still enjoyed the project. Like, nearly find enjoyable. Like,
I don't know.
Anyway, I still enjoyed the project. Kupatia several listens later, I don't think I like nezasema I will as much kwa sababu like the writing doesn't help me get lost in my head, which I prefer to. Na lakini na feel it's an important piece of work ile inaongelea like hizi wase wana wase wana maadwa unajua like ni vile tu change stuff I change wase wana maadwa kasa hivi tuko hapa
pressing action
unfortunately tuko hapa hivi kuna sisi leo maadwa unfortunately like so but na feel ingekuwa I wish ingekuwa too more potent
But then do you think it'd be possible with everyone, all those people involved in the project?
Because
Kila mtu akona like 30 seconds. Say your shit and go.
Inaweza kuwa achieved.
Inaweza kuwa achieved, inategemea nani ana direct project. And then pia nani kwa project.
Thank you.
Roja nikaa kuna reserve comments. Nikaa kuna
anaogopa sema. Unaogopa nani?
You're proving K9 right.
Unaogopa
nini?
Nah,
Story kuogopa.
I've already said my issue with Murathe is just the consistency of tone. The dynamics, it's a story you tell. Just, see, even now my voice is so...
You change.
Yeah, you change. Do you know, na pictures of ya Sharon kwa nini? Niyo sema.
So, ukisikiza From the Margins debut ya Dorphan, ukikumbuka the listening party as me state which tulikuwa a part of, the songs ilikuwa fewer, there were 5. Five Dreams ndio the reggae one nakumbuka ilikuwa ya mwisho kufunga, nakumbuka ulikuwa na concern about how it ended na hiyo idea ya, so if muna recognize that life na all of these challenges cycle, why we even doing this in the first place, nakumbuka sentiment ulikuwa na share, alafu tukadelve into that kwa our conversations. Hapa the project imekuwa prolonged further, naweza sema listening to it I feel kuna tweaks that wali make between your period ya the listening in October na the launch in November kwa the instrumentation, not really so in my view. Ikikuja kwa the mixing and the mastering, kuna those inconsistencies, whether kama ni the voices, how zimetie the levels, how zimetie into the soundscape, ama kama tuna angalia the mixing and mastering ya the instrumentation, how the instrumentals zina sound na zimekuwa executed. Ushaongelea concept ya Pinguza Maisha. Nikisikia the album several times nilikuwa nafikiria perhaps wangepasu hiyo idea yenye umesema. I had the same thought ya extending your story. Now deciding kuna story moja, we want to center on this, alafu let's build it, and kila mstay role amecheza iko ya character now, and tunaendelea up until tumalize hii story moja na tuipatie focus, tuone how huyu mtu akifikiria story ya the past father na madhake vile iko juu. Kwa hiyo piece nyingine ya miaka ya mbwa, Lex akiongea akiapproach na a sort of not necessarily different, but unatel kwa that piece au nao ni characters wengine, ama nao ile story iliachwa haikuendelea from there. And nilikuwa nafikiria hiyo idea ya kuwa na stories from a particular region or the country, especially vile umesema pande ya Eastlands na slums, na kuna hata mention ya Kayole kwa hiyo skit yenye iko kwa after the opening and in a center the project na pia na hiyo idea, lakini building the characters in this story, there's a way that perhaps ingekuwa the main focus, while you choose not to, and then the rest of the project somewhat ikaenda imekuwa easy socio-political pieces ama projects zile zimetolewa vile umesema. Unfortunately ni occurrences that zina happen na zinaandika every now and then, lakini ki approach ina fall kwa those kinds of projects. Then the instrumentation, for example, ukisikia ngoma kama Tumechoka, it's too bouncy and I deliver your feeling ya kuchoka. However, pia niseme ukisikia verse ya Kikete, ukisikiza verse ya Dorphan, the delivery ilikuwa na hiyo agitation kwa their pacing.
Tumechoka sisi.
Ilikuwa nayo when
Karembo na hiyo nuance
ana akimalizia kuna those electric guitars that you hear, alafu there's a way in which kuna a screaming voice. Nilikuwa na hisi you build up ingekuwa further could deliver your feeling na your intensity na your rage ya kuchoka, and then a different instrumentation would have been better. Si vibaya kujaribu kuchange tone ya project based on the previous songs, alafu sahi you want to rap. I actually felt ni sawa hata if in fact mge rap ndio tunataka ka rap na mumu sawa because of the beat iko let's rap kwa ngoma ndio moto to rap unajua but now the chorus the chorus the harmonies zina wa company no he did ali try
the rapping part. I felt like Kikete alijaribu kwa moja ile something chupi. Najaribu kumbuka tu chupi. Liboi is my clue.
In the reference point.
Yo chorus.
So nilikuwa na feel even the chorus in itself, it didn't carry feeling. The instrumental didn't carry any emotion. So in itself kando na hizo nuances that the deliveries haina hiyo intensity ya kufeel yenyewe. Kuna hiyo kuchoka na disillusionment that the entire album talks about. Ukiangalia the social, political na economic spheres za lives za watu, especially younger people when you're disenfranchised by the government. Kuna story ya police na vile wanamada watu, na hizi stories being told over and over, lakini haikukuwa na hiyo feeling. Even the chant, the same issue nilikuwa nayo with the listening party, the same one, haikuwa na hiyo feeling. I feel thunderous. Hizo ni some of the concerns mi pia nilikuwa nazo for the listening party that I still had listening to this project as the final version. For Murathe na Karembo nilihisi kulikuwa na hizi cheap punchlines that affected whatever they were doing kwa their verses. Tumongelea the opening verse ya hii album by Murathe, and then it's about time to retire, ujana ni moshi syndrome. Who is okay in this? Also good news Bible. Hizo zikae kwa margins huko. So
Yangi Mark.
So hizo lines zili cheapen the verses and zika affect the quality, but pia niseme when for me verse ya Murathe kwa Pipe Dreams, that was his most potent verse kwa hii kitu, because line alimake every line ilikuwa in account literally with kile alikuwa anaongelea kama the chemical imbalance, the one who called the piper, alikuwa na these lines that alimake
like that.
No, nasema that verse ukiangalia how alikuwa anapanga the lines, literally everything alikuwa anasema as compared to the rest
Every word counts.
of the rest of Kenya alikuwa anafanya kwa even the verses kai kwenye umesema hiyo kudebate na Faith akamkapia kwa the listening party, nilipenda hiyo line sana
kwanza plan is set up
panda number 15 Langata. Kuna verse pia that Dorphan touches on. Kuna verse pia that Dorphan touches on the same. Hiyo verse ya the biblical with Kuimba Daj aligusia the same, but kwa Pipe Dreams na feel alikuwa kwa a certain moment. Hata kuna hiyo line ya yeye na Sanaa yake, alafu kukram hizi lines za umaskini
Vertical background.
Yes, there is a way that ali approach your verse, alifanya important lakini akaiharibu mwisho. Mwisho tu. Mwisho
was the rapper part. And there's rappers that tumeka thesis, but says something kudunga kama ni mababu sema looking down.
Oh, looking down.
Any wasted hizo ndio wasted words.
Zilikuwa zilikuwa kuja huko mwisho, and then after that sasa ndio aka bring in hiyo line ya kugepa na kuficha para. It's a cheap line. Just another.
Alafu ni hard to ignore some pair voice yake ni sharp. So like in a standout alafu.
Even delivery yake it's right there.
He extends the last word. So
umesema structurally approach kile tu unasema hiyo techniques za rap kama ni arrangements za verse chorus alafu technique ya Dorphan na Murathe who center on rhyme visual line sana. Lexas uko na style interesting
up and down,
shorter lines, lengthier ones.
Sija work kwa any like akaje production ya spoken word album unasikia verse alafu anatengeneza beat ama ni I think
one of inaweza kuwa someone anaenda jua kumka aki-explain sijui kwa ngoma gani how waliplay Edi alianza tu kuplay the guitar and walijua immediately this is
in a fit.
This is what will be for alimpea the idea kaza kuplay na alipata immediately. Ukisikia some of the songs especially for the drums, I feel they have been done poorly, how they've been mixed. Some instrumentals, though kulikuwa na hizo kuweka lead guitars na horns kujaribu kupatia flavor. I felt the piece that worked ilikuwa miaka ya mvua. Nilihisi that hiyo na wali manage somewhat ku capture na ku deliver with the keys and the guitar and the feeling as well as pipe dreams. Nilihisi feeling na emotionally captured. Hiyo tumechoka to bounce, and then kulikuwa na this worship feel wapinguza maisha, and then nikamaliza pia kwa home. So nilikuwa naona okay, mlianza na that feeling mwanza nayo, lakini it didn't carry the emotion that these pieces zili demand. And then if you listen to this entire project, vile Roger umestate the intensity of these emotions I come out either juu ya a certain delivery that imechukuliwa ama feel kuna a build up, au feel imekuput on the edge na the emotion wacha kuconvey
they're disconnected because when you go because ideally it should be I pick up from the guy who came before me, and while one verse can capture the mood, ukiingiza chorus mwenye anakuja next I pick up from the
previous
so
verse.
hakuna hiyo build up, so it just feels disjointed, it feels mechanical.
Alafu vile tumesema Liboi alikuwa impactful kwa hii project na kudeliver the choruses, and kitu kama miaka ya mvua kuna taarab feel kama a daj sort of manage to deliver.
She sounds really good live.
Yeah.
That is very strange.
Like live?
You know, like live performance.
Live performance.
Oh,
yeah.
Look stronger than that.
So no, I'll perform like I think it was Kwani. They had a couple of these performances. Like at first when Nicolas was gonna play, I thought it was like recording or playback until I had to see it.
So alipeana emotion, alipeana feeling. Alafu notice technical tumia kusaidia pia with the same, ilikuwa a lot of reverb vocals zake sana na harmonies. Yes, I felt the skits were unnecessary.
Thank you.
They
didn't about to raise the
have to be here. The skits yo kuwa boy wa ghetto ikuwe an intro to miaka ya mvua, not as a skit on its own.
Even
tunakam kukam ianze tumechoka, but as skits nilikuwa na feel hii walinifanya ku lengthen the project. I felt they did this ilikuwa an album sort of length.
These are the skits.
Kuiongeza ifike 9, and then aspirations which ilipikiwa from speech ya Mwenye Chuka aliongea huko. Nilifeel now this ilikuwa ile effort ya kujaribu kutie the project together that concerns to raise kuhusu how ina flow na kujaribu ku bring in an aspect of optimism, ndo I bring idea ya home. Kumaliza.
For me, ningetoa
Aspiration.
come as a skit and just have it as tumechoka at the end. Because as a build up, because tunakam has
iko na hiyo energy ya kuchoka.
Wewe unasema
so remove it as a yes man.
Amekuwa ni producer back.
Always was.
Rap imekuwa ngumu.
Those are my thoughts.
any other final thoughts?
I just feel like there needs to be something in a distinct spoken word project from rap or vocals. I don't know. So I think you need to.
I think the music matters.
It's the sound.
Yeah,
it's anything. It has to be the sound.
It has to be the sound. Sababu,
or just
like ikekwa beat ile iko na kicks,
yes,
snares already.
Yes.
Already. Hata kama ata deliver already imesha juu ile
inakupatia rhythm fulani na timing.
Kama hiyo ndio maana ninakasirika sana na hiyo ni beat na fit. Juu like by the way like hata bila na pause, hata bila ni sema and then ana pause then na nini it's like nile unajua nyewe sasa anakuja ku malize hiyo beat brother. Anyway, nilikuwa nasema nini kabla nikasirike.
Tulikuwa tunamaliza. Kama umesikiza from the margins which we mentioned kitu critical sana, that also came to mind. If you're having different ideas and different stories, the personalities kwa hii album wote mna come from different backgrounds. While that might have come up kidogo hata ngoma kama Home ama hiyo verse ya Kikete kuongea experience yake ya Ocha na Kuplay the Village na comparison ya watu wa kwa the city, the people here could have told their stories ama margins of their experiences as representing kuna metoka kama kitu kama hiyo na bado ingedeliver deep kwenye msema margins ni mob sana. This inaweza pia feel iko na one dimension,
but maybe walikuwa wamepanga tu kufocus on
yeah. Kama umesikiza from the margins ya Dorphan, tuambie kwa comment section maoni yako kuhusu hii kazi, kama unakubaliana nasi na iwapo pia ukubaliani tuambie. Asante sana kwa watch, consider ku like na kusubscribe to the channel. Asante sana.